Today we are going to play with the squishy circuits. For that, you'll need some Play-Doh, some insulating dough, which you can make, or in my case, I used clay and it works fine. You'll need a battery with the wires and a few LEDs. And what you can do is, if you have the squishy circuit kit, then you'll probably have this big buzzer. So let's get started. First, we will start by taking the battery and putting the positive into one of these Play-Doh balls and the negative into another one. Simple. Now we'll take our LED. As you can notice, there are two legs. One is small and one is long. The longer one is going to be the positive and the shorter one is the negative. So I'll put the positive with the positive and the negative with the negative. And as you can see, it lights up. It's actually a quite nice LED because it's having different types of color, blue and red. I don't know if you can see. What happens is, if I change the polarity, my circuit is not going to work. And another thing is that if my LED is placed correctly, but I keep the dough in contact with one another, it's not going to work because the electricity will flow through the Play-Doh and not through the LED, which is more difficult. So I have to keep some space and my LED will work. If I want to, I can add some more LEDs. But it's very low right now, the electricity, because it is shared between the two lights. So if I add one more, you might even not notice that it's working. So let's take a bigger one actually. Let's take this LED. Two in contact with one another is not going to work. The same way, if we add an extra piece of Play-Doh, it's going to stop the circuit. It can be our manual switch. So now what we want to do is to use the clay here, which is insulating dough. So you can make your own, or you can use clay like me. Just test that it's going to work. To stop electricity actually. And what I will do now is I'm going to make a sushi. So I'm going to put this Play-Doh here, and then I'm going to add insulating dough in between. Okay. And then I'm going to add some more of Play-Doh in the middle. So now we have Play-Doh on the outside and here in the center. And around it, put your insulating dough, or your clay in my case. Just use your wires now to connect the Play-Doh in the two different places. And then follow the polarity that you see. So red is positive, so I'm going to use the long leg, and black is negative. And you can make your little cutie sushi. Okay. I'm going to use lights that we can actually see. So that's really cute. So that's what you can do, and you can work on parallel circuits like this. It's quite fun. And now the last experiment we're going to work on. Now we are going to use Play-Doh. Just like we did a little while back, but instead of putting LEDs, we are going to use our buzzer. So once again, follow the polarity, negative with negative, and then the moment you touch the positive here, you will hear a sound. And then you can play with this sound by going further inside the door. It's quite fun. The same way you can make different animals or different types of creations with these squishy circuits. Here you have Play-Doh in pink, and here you have the insulating dough, which is clay in my case, and I put two LEDs here which are glowing. The negative wire is here and the positive is here, so my negative leg is here and this LED's negative leg is also here, so it can go through the clay, and then the positive can also go through the clay and back here. So as you can see, they are glowing. That's so cute, isn't it?